In our retail roundup, Joe Cahill, who is a columnist with Crain Chicago Business, joins us now to talk about the transition that we're going through with bricks and mortars versus clicks. So good to have you on the show.
Thanks, Angie. It's good to be here.
We've had a number of major retailers closing stores, so Macy's and Sears among them. What are you hearing?
Yeah, well, that's a trend that's sweeping the country, really, as all these traditional brick and mortar retailers retrench in the face of online competition. Online retailing is up to like 7% of retail sales and rising fast.
Now, of course, that means job losses, but it also means that some cities might be taking a hit. So what do you see there?
Yeah, well, a lot of cities and towns around the country, particularly suburbs and major metropolitan areas, rely heavily on retail sales taxes to fund their municipal operations. And as stores close, as sales of brick and mortar outlets flatten out or decline, that means less tax revenue for these municipalities.
In some instances, how much of a loss?
Well, you've got towns that rely on retail sales for as much as half of their revenue. So it could be a tremendous hit over the long run. It's not as if these sales taxes are going to go away, but what we're seeing is a stagnation and a steady decline, which means that they're not going to be able to rely on retail sales taxes to fund growth over the long term as they have for many decades.
In Illinois, we have a couple of examples, such as Oak Brook Mall. It's a very popular mall here, but what happens if stores close?
Well, that would be a hit to the village. Oak Brook is a major retail mecca. We have others like Schaumburg and Old Orchard up in Skokie. They generate tremendous tax revenues. Again, they're not going to go away, but they won't be the source of growth that they've been for many years.
Do you think this trend will continue?
It shows no signs of abating. Perhaps it will level out at some point, but right now we have no idea where that point is.
Are cities prepared? Are cities bracing for this change?
Well, they're starting to think about it. Their options are not great. When stores close, and in some cases even malls shut down, they have to try to repurpose them. Sometimes they try to replace retail stores with dining, entertainment, that sort of thing. But there's a limited demand for those kinds of activities. So those who move fastest will probably be in a better position, and others are just going to be left behind.
Malls are just changing.
Yeah.
Good to have you on the show. Thank you for your insights.
Thank you.